Coming up on the show, the University of Southern Mississippi celebrated its 114th birthday. We will have more on that on the top of the show.
Absolutely, and this was one to remember. Now also coming up on the show, USM's art department hosted a creative showcase to present various works of their very own students.
All of this and more on SMTV.
That's right, SMTV News for Wednesday, March 27th starts right now.
From the Chuck Scarborough Television Studio on the campus of the University of Southern Mississippi, this is SMTV News. News you can use.
Hello USM, and thank you for joining us. I'm Bethal Miles.
And I'm Kennedy Drake. Here's our top news story for today. The University of Southern Mississippi has been hosting a week of events known as Founders Week. To kick off the festivities, our very own Amaya Norman was there on the scene for Eagle Fest.
It starts here at Going Gold Day for past, present, and potential USM students to come out and learn about the different organizations here on campus and to celebrate the upcoming anniversary of USM.
Eagle Fest is a cherished annual celebration leading up to the anniversary of the University of Southern Mississippi. This past weekend marks the kickoff with Going Gold Day, a vibrant event where prospective students flock to register for classes and to learn more about the campus.
So Going Gold Day is a day that we have future Golden Eagles that are admitted to coming to the University of Southern Mississippi, and it is a day that they get to come and tour the campus and kind of go to tents and see like what our different organizations are all about.
In the midst of class schedules and dorm assignments, the event was a lively celebration featuring fun games, upbeat music, and delicious refreshments. Students were greeted with a lineup of engaging activities.
I hope for students to learn that they're entering a community that really has their back, that they have a lot of support, that it's a really engaged community, that it really is excited to see them come in the next fall and are ready to see them succeed.
As students laugh, mingle, and immerse themselves in a vibrant spirit of the university campus, Going Gold Day sets the standards for a year of growth, learning, and unforgettable experience at Southern Miss. I am Amaya Norman reporting for SN2 News.
To continue with the festivities, our very own Bethal Miles covered the celebration of the university's 114th birthday.
That's right, the University of Southern Mississippi is turning 114 years old. I'm here in front of Spirit Park where the atmosphere is electric for Southern Miss's 114th birthday. As you can see, people are dancing, having fun, and even getting a little bit of something to eat. Now, Southern Miss's birthday is usually celebrated on the regular Founders Day, which is the 30th of March, but because the 30th will be held on Easter this year, they decided to bring their collaborative efforts together and throw an extravaganza. I also had an opportunity to catch up with the director who's over all of the events happening for this week.
So we're celebrating the institution's Founders Week. So Southern Miss's Founders Day is actually on March 30th. Whenever March 30th falls on the weekend, we celebrate it before or after the actual founding date. So the award ceremony that celebrates student leaders and the transition of the SGA is tomorrow. But today, this is an event, we're calling it the Southern Miss Birthday Party, and it's a way for the entire community to be able to celebrate the institution and our founding together.
Because of that Southern Mississippi heat and the event being thrown midday, there were some concerns that the event wouldn't get the turnout that it usually does. I asked Serena Cantrell, our dean, the obvious question of why is something like this so important?
I think it's very important, especially for new students that don't know the history of the institution, don't know how long it's been here, how long it's been serving students. I think it's critical that we continue traditions. I was worried that students weren't going to come today. We just weren't sure. But this is it. When something comes together and you see all these students having a great time, this is what it's about.
It's hot, but it's a good time or whatever. Have more events like this. We don't have enough events, so events like this will be good.
As you can see, despite these hot temperatures, we are still out here enjoying ourselves and having a good time. I'm Bethal Miles with SM2. Yeah, it was a hot one for sure. Now listen to this story. The School of Visual Arts and Performing Arts is currently holding its annual student art show from now all the way up until April 5th. Reporter Simeon Gates has more on that story.
The annual student show showcases artwork from a variety of mediums, allowing students to show off their skills and compete for cash prizes. Art students from a variety of disciplines submitted their work to the showcase. They could submit up to 5 pieces, each one a class assignment from the past year. A team of jurors selected the best, which are featured in the Gallery of Art and Design. The selection includes sculptures, paintings, drawings, prints, videos, and more. Junior Dakota Owens has 3 works on display.
I wanted mostly just to showcase my artwork, and a lot of my teachers were like, you should enter. So I took one piece from each class that I have taken in the past 2 semesters and submitted that.
Program coordinator and gallery director Dr. Mark Rigsby spoke about the students' work and the importance of the arts.
Yeah, I think we're all impacted by the art, whether it's music, theater, dance, visual art. Art is all around us. Art is what makes, in many ways, life worth living.
The gallery is free and open to the public from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. in the George Hurst building, so stop by today. Simeon Gates, SM2 News.
The award ceremony for the showcase was held on March 27th. And if you want to go see the pieces for yourself, the artwork is still going to be on display until April 5th.
The Mighty Mu Nu chapter of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated and the Fly Art Club came together to collab for a fashion show event that showcased the decades of fashion. Reporter Raven Payne has more on the story.
In honor of Delta Week, or in their case, Delta Vision, both Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated and Fly Art hosted a fashion show where it presented fashion of decades of past, present, and future. The event was held in Thad Cochran Center Ballroom 1, March 20th from 6:13 to 7:45 p.m. The fashion show had members of both organizations take place in the show with music intermission and a performance by Chaotic Movement. Kayla Nathaniel, the vice president of the Mighty Mu Nu chapter of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated, stated the show was to get students more motivated and embrace their fashion ability.
Students more motivated to embrace their fashionability, and also while getting them to see some of the outfits and the styles from other decades as well. We had the past, the present, and then the future. So I think that was really cool, and I hope that we can do more in the future to help students embrace this part of this.
The Mighty Mu Nu chapter of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated even had vendors before the show started for students to purchase and promote the vendors' business. If you would like to come to more events from the Mighty Mu Nu chapter of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated like this, go to their Instagram page at MuNu1975 and be on the lookout for another fashion show hosted by Fly Art, whose Instagram page is at USM Fly Art, which features boarding pass of flying through the season of fashion. SM2 reporter Raven Payne.
USM's chapter of Delta Sigma Theta and the Fly Art Club has shown a world of fashion through the past, present, and of course the future. If you would like to come and see more events like these, you can follow the Mu Nu chapter of Delta Sigma Theta on their Instagram page at MuNu1975 and their Fly Art Club on their Instagram page at USM Fly Art.
Yep, that's right. Now, it wouldn't be a Hattiesburg News broadcast without talking to you about HubFest. HubFest is an annual local festival which was just held recently in downtown Hattiesburg. Our very own reporter that stepped in for Amaya today, Kennedi Drake, was there getting the inside scoop.
If you're wondering what this loud music is behind me, let me tell you. Hattiesburg is kicking off their annual HubFest celebration where they showcase small businesses. Hattiesburg HubFest was open to anyone wanting to enjoy a kids' play area, more than 200 food vendors, arts and crafts, and live music.
HubFest is a really great way to support small businesses that aren't mom and pop shops that have a storefront. It's a really good thing for community to come in and see what's going on in the neighborhood.
This beloved event took place this past weekend and showcased the rich culture and diversity of the community. HubFest is hosted by the Area Development Project.
It benefits my business because it's like a lot of people who come and stuff, and I'm making money from this.
Families strolled through the arts and crafts vendors, admiring handmade treasures and unique creations. Southern food and multiple accessories were available for purchase. Thousands of people from across the Pine Belt came to witness the success of local businesses. Luxurious clothes, t-shirts, and lotions were promoted. Hattiesburg had once again proven to be a city of culture, community, and entertainment. Families strolled and learned about entrepreneurship, while kids got face paintings from artists. Until next year, when we come together once again to celebrate all that makes our city special, HubFest 2024 may be over, but its spirit will continue to shine brightly in the hearts of all who experienced its magic. I'm Kennedy Drake, reporting for SM2 News. Stay right here for our upcoming flash news briefing and more. Now, normally, we would save the segment for the end of the show, but we figured we'd change up a little. So, welcome to our next box office hit.
Scarlett Johansson.
That is Scarlett Johansson.
Is that she played Black Woman. Black Widow, that's what I meant. Black Widow. I don't know her name.
Scarlett.
I don't know.
I know what she plays in the movies, I just don't know her name.
Scarlett Johansson.
Scarlett Johansson.
Sabrina Carpenter.
Scarlett Johansson.
It's Scarlett Johansson.
Scarlett Johansson.
I don't know what that is. Margaret Robbie.
Margot Robbie.
It's Margaret Robbie.
Margot Robbie.
Margaret Robbie.
I don't know who she is.
Don't know.
I don't know. Oh, Robbie.
Is that Margot Robbie? Okay.
I don't know.
Taylor Swift.
Margot Robbie.
Betty Wright.
Betty White.
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 That's Betty White.
Is Betty White? Okay, I was thinking Betty White.
Diana Ross.
I don't know.
Angela Bassett.
Angela Bassett.
Pass.
Angela Bassett.
I do not know.
Angela Bassett.
Tony Braxton. Angela Bassett. Angela Bassett.
I don't know.
Allison.
Zendaya.
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 Queen Latifah.
Queen Latifah. Queen Latifah.
Queen Latifah.
Queen Latifah.
Queen Latifah.
Queen Latifah.
Queen Latifah.
I know faces, but I don't know names.
Pass.
I don't know her.
Queen Latifah.
Queen Latifah.
I don't know.
Nia Long.
Nia Long.
I don't know.
I don't know.
See, I want to say Nia Long.
Journey Smollett.
And Nia Long.
Is it Nia Long?
Who did he?
Nia Long.
Nia Long, that's her name.
Taraji B. Henson.
Taraji B. Henson.
I know her face, I do not know her name.
Taraji P. Henson.
Taraji P. Henson.
Pass.
Taraji
P. Henson. Yeah.
Taraji P. Henson.
Taraji P. Henson.
Taraji P. Henson.
That's what it is, right?
If you're buzzed and doing this, to make yourself feel okay to drive, ZWX. You're not okay to drive.
YGKLVW. Regular.
Welcome back, and here's your flash news briefing. In local news, a shooting that happened early one morning has left a young teen dead. At around 4:45 a.m. on March 25th, a 15-year-old girl was shot dead in Hattiesburg. The shooting happened on the 1500th block of Country Club Road at Pineview Apartments. The police say the victim was shot more than once. The teen was found unresponsive by the responding officers. They then attempted to aid the victim until paramedics could arrive. However, the teen ended up succumbing to her injuries.
Have you heard about the sentencing of officers involved in the Goon Squad case in Mississippi? They were found guilty of torturing and assaulting black men during raids, and the leader got over 27 years in prison. It's shocking, but it shows the importance of holding law enforcement accountable for their actions. Hopefully it sparks more conversations about justice and fairness in our communities.
Yeah, absolutely. And here in another one for national news, you all saw it coming out of Baltimore. A cargo ship's collision with the Francis Scott Bridge has resulted in its collapse. With 6 construction workers presumed dead, the ship Dali issued a Mayday call moments before the crash, citing power loss. Questions arise about the vessel's maintenance, as a previous inspection in Chile revealed that, well, the ship had a bunch of mechanical issues. The bridge is currently being under reconstruction. Well, with all this bad news going around, I'm trying to figure out some type of positivity that's going on.
Well, I know the baseball team has been playing a lot of games lately, so going to those can bring joy.
Yeah, absolutely, because you know our baseball team is neither here nor there depending on the season. But they've been able to play these games, luckily, because the weather has been permitting. So let's take it over to Rachel Brox and let's hear a little bit more about that forecast.
Hey Golden Eagles, I am Rachel Brox and welcome to your SMTV weather. Starting off with Thursday's forecast, we will see a high of 71 and a low of 41. There is only a 4% chance of rain on Thursday, which means Thursday will be a mostly sunny day. Now let's move on to the rest of the week's forecast. Thursday starts this week's forecast with a high of 71, but the highs will only continue to rise. The high for Friday will be 75 degrees and the low will be 46 degrees. Friday will be a sunny day with no clouds in sight. Saturday's high will be 79 and the low will be 53. Saturday will be a partly cloudy day. Sunday will also have clouds, will be mostly cloudy. Sunday breaks our temperatures into the 80s with a high of 82 and a low of 59. Monday, to finish the week off, will have a high of 84 along with a low of 65. Also plan for a very cloudy day on Monday. Speaking of clouds, let's take a look at this week's rain chances. All the rain chances for this upcoming week will be in the single digits. So even though there will be a plentiful amount of clouds, there will only be small percentages of rain. Friday has the same rain chances as Thursday with only a 4% chance. Saturday will double to an 8% chance of rain. Sunday and Monday both will have a 9% chance of rain, so you probably won't be needing an umbrella this week. That is all for your SMTV weather report. Whether rain or shine, be weatherized. Thank you so much for joining me, Rachel Brox, for your SMTV weather. Peace out, Southern Miss.
Thank you so much, Rachel. We still have SM2 sports and community calendar left on the show. Stay tuned, don't go anywhere. SMTV will be right back.
Hi guys, that's Mad Dog here. Come on down to Scott Hall April 4th to come see some jokes, hear some amazing talent, so I'll dig y'all later.
Hey you guys, it's Jose Del Choa. I'm a musician. I can't wait to see you guys there.
Hey guys, my name's Amaria Pinton and my talent is singing. I cannot wait to see you guys at the SM2 Talent Show.
Hi, my name is Callie. I am unsure about my talent, but meet me here to find out.
My name is Naraya Bell. My talent is alliteration, and everybody got some talent.
Hey guys, it's your girl Ashley, and I'm going to be dancing at the Got Talent, so you should be there, or be square, or be nowhere.
My name is Rashad Williams. I go to USM. I'm a junior. I'll be playing the piano at the 2024 Talent Show, so Be there, hear about it. I'm getting there.
Howdy do. My name is Jackie Davies, and I'll be performing some jazz standards on my 8-string ukulele at the SM2 Got Talent Show. Come on out, it'll be a great time.
Hey y'all, we are Air Eagles and our talent is dance. Come check us out at SMTV. Got Talent.
Welcome back to your SM2 Sports Recap. I am Amari Anderson, and we have a full and exciting recap for you this week. Women's basketball was victorious in the first and second round of the WNIT tournament. Sports reporter Maya Evans has more.
In the WNIT versus UAB, Malia Grayson had 14 points of her 26 in the fourth quarter in a comeback win.
I'm to play the game for my teammates and do everything that's going to help us to come out and get the win to be able to continue on in the tournament.
Southern Miss came out on top this game. Now they are getting ready for Murray State.
They score a lot of points. They score a lot of points and they play fast.
On to the next. Southern Miss faces Murray State Saturday, and it was a back-and-forth brawl in the second round of the WNIT.
Just a gutsy win. Got to give it credit to everybody, all 7 of them that played today. Can't say enough about how hard we played, and we faced adversity in that fourth quarter, but, I thought our response was incredible. And
the game went to an overtime, but Jacoria Bracey stepped out on helping the Lady Eagles win.
I think, just Dom's going to always do what Dom does every night. And so I think I just kind of came in and tried to help any way I could, help us win the game. So
she was incredible.
Man, I'm telling you.
She don't want to say it.
78-67, Dominique Davis led with 33 points and Jacoria Bracey with 25 points. The next game is undetermined who they play in the third round. I'm Maya Evans, this is SM2 News.
Thanks, Maya. It's not over for the Lady Eagles as they get more postseason action in the women's NIT. The women will play the winner between Louisiana Monroe and Grambling State. Leaping over into Southern Miss track, they had themselves a day at the Bulldog Classic in Starkville. A few Golden Eagles had broke records in the process. First up, Jada McDougal. Jada had 2 personal records in the 100-meter and 200-meter dash with a time of 11.48 seconds and 23.38 seconds. Lastly, DeAndre Ward broke the school's record in the men's long jump with a height of 7.87 meters. This is also Ward's personal record and his second time in the records book for this season. Make sure to catch their home opener Friday and Saturday at the Marshall Bell Track Complex March 29th and 30th. And the moment you've all been waiting for. This week's Player of the Week goes to Dominique Davis. Davis has been consistent in the WNIT tournament with back-to-back 20-plus point games. Her leadership helped the Lady Eagles be successful. She also has the most points in a single season in program history. This has been the Sports Recap. Make sure you tune in to next week's show. Peace, y'all.
Now it's time to head over to Amaya Norman with our community calendar.
Hello, Golden Eagles. My name is Amaya Norman, and I am here with you with the community calendar, where we gather information from around campus and within the community near you in Hattiesburg. Let's jump right into it. The fun starts next Monday as the Guest Artist Series presents Jeff Gardner Quartet and Trio on April 1st at 8 p.m. in Marsh Auditorium. Jeff Gardner will discuss his books and recording related to his jazz, piano, and original composition skills. Don't miss out on the chance to hear his inspiring musical stories. In the same week, the theater department will host the Electric by Sophocles on April 4th at 7:30 p.m. This is one of the earliest plays in existence coming to you live in Gilbert F. Hartwig Theater. This powerful play showcased the aftermath of the Trojan War. Electra by Sophocles will ensure the audience is thrilled. Hattiesburg is hosting a half marathon April 6th at 2-on-1 Forest Saint at 7 a.m. The race will start downtown in front of the Sanger Theater. If you want to participate, registration is required through the website on screen before race day. The marathon even offers fundraising opportunities to Pine Belt nonprofits. This marathon will leave everyone feeling accomplished. For more, website runsignup.com. Experience the legendary World Ballad Series Swan Lake on April 7th in the historic Hattiesburg Sanger Theater at 5 p.m. The production will feature detailed sets and radiant costumes. Tickets can be purchased at the website on the screen. See the iconic dance of the Little Swans and immerse yourself in magical orchestra music. If you have any events you would like for us to promote, send it to sm2news@usm.edu. This is just one way we thank our community for watching Southern Miss TV and supporting us here at Southern Miss Student Media Center. Visit our website at sm2media.com to keep up with all of our news. Signing out, I am Amaya Norman, and this has been your Community Calendar.
Save the date, Saturday, May 18th, Armed Forces Day, from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at Town Square Park, downtown Hattiesburg. Join us for Vet Fest 2024, where we will showcase veteran-owned business and veteran-served providers. We will have bounces for the kids, musical entertainment, and special giveaways. The Jackson VA Mobile Health Clinic will be on site for veteran wellness checks. This is a family event for all ages. Bring your chair and help us support our veterans. Vet Fest 2024 will be hosted by your local DAV Chapter 62.
Now here's one you might have heard, an explosive documentary called Quiet on the Set. The Dark Side of Kids TV reveals disturbing truths behind some of our beloved children's shows. Producer Dan Schneider was once praised for hits like iCarly, now faces scrutiny for his allegations of fostering a toxic environment where child stars endured abuse. Despite a recent apology, victims demand accountability and change. The film exposes cases of grooming and exploitation by individuals like Brian Peck and Jason Handy. Additionally, it sheds light on racial mistreatment suffered by some cast members as well and former child stars, including Jeanette McCurdy and, sadly, Drake Bell, who bravely spoke out about their traumatic experience as the industry grapples with its dark past. This calls for a little bit more of a reform.
Well, Bethal, with all of this horrible news, is there any goodness you can think about?
The only thing good I can think about is that school is almost getting ready to be over. But just like school, we're getting ready to get up out of here ourselves. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to another episode of SMTV. Make sure to visit our social media pages, like, follow, and subscribe to our YouTube, Southern Miss Student Media. If you would like to follow or submit a news tip, email us at sm2news@usm.edu.
Also, if you would like to advertise with SM2 Media, please reach out to Josh Wilson at joshua.wilson@usm.edu. You can find all these stories and more on our website, sm2media.com. That's it for Southern Miss TV. Thanks for joining us, and we will see you on our next show. Always remember, Southern Miss to the top.
Just leaving the house was hard.
But Wounded Warrior Project helps you realize it's possible to get out there.
To feel a sense of camaraderie again.
To find the tools to live life better.
Through generous community support, we've connected warriors and their families with no-cost physical and mental health services, legislative advocacy, career assistance, and life skill training for 20 years. And we're just getting started.